I was entrusted with this event to pay tribute to our departed friend, the engineer Jacques Borges. A quick reminder that Jack would have been 86 years old today. I would not be on a tribute with Jack. I would be at his house sharing dinner with him and his family. For over 4 decades, I met Jack here in Massachusetts. You need to know, when Jack left Haiti, I was only 12 years old. After we met, we became more than friends. We were until the day he left us on the 25th November of 2019. We were non-biological brother. He called me Tifre. But I was happy when he introduced me to his wife. She accepted me for a little brother. But more than likely, her own biological brother accepted me in the family. That's Monsieur Raymond Kajis. So to all of you who knew him well, he was someone you can count on, especially when it comes to community affairs and helping others. In November 2014, after we celebrating his 80th birthday, there was an idea from SHIAB, which is the Society of Haitian Engineer and Architect of Boston, which he was a member, a founding member, if I'm not mistaken, to create a scholarship under his name. Somewhere down the line, we'll be addressing that. For some reason or another, that idea did not come to fruition. After his passing in 2019, a lot of community stakeholders who knew and loved him, I think everybody loved Jack, wanted to honor his memory and celebrate his life in a unique way. In mid-October this year, I received a call from engineer Luckner Bayas, who is here with you. Raise your hand a little, Luckner, so they can see who you are. There you go, that's him. Called me and told me what he had in mind, and having received the blessing of Jack's immediate family, we're talking about his spouse, Mona, we proceeded with a motion to hold a tribute, which you are part of today. It was not easy and didn't really have the collaboration I expected, except for a few, and I'm sure you know who you were. We put together a condensed program, and I'm sure you will be pleased. Therefore, relax and enjoy the next 2 hours as we paying tribute, celebrating his life, not his death, because I'm a firm believer of life, not death.
Lauren, and I want to thank both Henry and Marlene for extending the invitation. And I want to thank the Borges family. Mr. Jacques Borges was a true gentleman, and he was a gentleman. I remember the first time that I met with Jacques at City Hall. He took about 45 minutes of his time to go over everything with me. It just shows really what a public servant and what a kind soul Jacques Borges was. You know, not many people would have done that to a newly elected city councilor. And through the years, Mr. Borges was always there to answer any of my questions, really making Brockton a better place. So it's my honor and a privilege today to remember Jacques and to thank his family. He may be gone, but he's not gone from our hearts and our memories, and his work product will always be in the city of Brockton. I have an honor and distinction today to have a citation, and I would like to read the citation at this time if I could. Brockton, City of Champions, Mayor's Office, official citation. Be it known that the Mayor of Brockton hereby extends his appreciation to the family of Mr. Jacques Borges in recognition of Mr. Jacques Borges' commitment, dedication, and professionalism to the city of Brockton. The city will always remember his hard work and service as the city engineer for the Department of Public Works for over 15 years. Therefore, it truly gives me great pleasure to present this citation to the family of Mr. Jacques Borges as a symbol of my appreciation and the appreciation of everybody that lives in the city of Brockton. This citation is duly signed by myself, Robert F. Sullivan, Mayor of the city of Brockton. It's really my honor and distinction and pleasure to present it today, the 15th day of November, 2020.
The thing I admired most about my dad was a man of integrity. In this world, you don't find that today. And my dad taught that to me. That is the greatest thing he ever taught me. That your word has to be your foundation. And without that foundation, you will have no one trusting you. Your words you say will just be like in the wind. They have no value. He instilled that in me. And that's why I am today. And I want to be that kind of man because he's the example of what I call a godly man who is not willing to compromise nor to sell out to anybody. He stands on his principles. He never changes his principles. So when people have principles, one day, the next day, those principles change. One thing about my father, you could not be bought. My father used to say, every man has a price. He used to tell me, every man has a price. I never understood it until I got older, how easy people are drawn, are motivated by money. As we look right now, as our current president, he is God, his God is money. His symbol is the dollar bill. My father was not that. His value was in God, his family, and his faith. That's what I want to become. That's what I pray that I will become. I pray that my sons will become. I pray that my nephew will become, because my dad showed us that kind of example. Now, my father, I say one thing about my father. He was honest, he was loving, and he was caring. I call my father the Haitian Nelson Mandela. My father loved the Haitian people. He will do anything for his people. Whatever he needs to be done, he will do. You could call my father anytime or any place. He will come and help them. He was involved in the community. That's why he got given the name, the Godfather. You know, call him. Whatever the problem is, call him anytime. He'll find a way to help you. My father never denied anybody. Also, one thing about my father, not only did he love Haitians, he loved Americans. He used to say this quote all the time. Haiti gave me my education, but America gave me my opportunity. And you look at today, when you come to America, they're trying to stop Haitian immigrants to coming into America. I thank God my father came at the right time. He came at the right time to change the destiny of many Haitians, to let them go, let them show them that there is a future in America, because America used to be called the land of opportunity. That land of opportunity is surely fading away. But I thank God that I had my father to show us the way. And I thank God for his legacy, and I pray that his legacy will go on for generations to generations, because we need more people like my father, a man of integrity, a man of sincerity, and a man of faith.
Thank you very much for being there for Jacques. I want to say, my beloved, a little note to my beloved Jacques, my Jacques. God has given me a precious gift to have you as my husband. And our love brought us two wonderful children, Jackie and Mona Lisa and their children. We did it well. Thank you for the time we had together. We spent 56 years. That was another precious gift given by God. Now that you are gone too early, I cannot question our Lord's decision, but to thank you for putting you in my life. Thank you for being my anchor. I miss you a lot. I often hear your voice. I smell your cologne. I hear your music playing. I hope someday the Lord will allow us to see one another. Over my love, forever, I love you.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you.